Imagine the future. Now, imagine today.
How's traffic?
Because the future's not just way down the road,
Congestion on the Kennedy Freeway.
but just ahead.
Alternate route.
I guess I better check in.
It's at your fingertips. Wherever you are, and wherever you need to be.
Location, maternity. Dr. Weinstock, anonymous. Dr. Weinstock, please report anonymous.
Hi, Mom.
Dad, Mom, meet your new granddaughter, Heather.
The future. Funny thing about the future, keeps bumping heads with today. Hello, I'm James Burke. What constantly amazes me, and I imagine you, is that most of the things you've just seen aren't products of the future. They're products of today, all part of something called interactive multimedia. Clear as mud, right? Well, you'll be relieved to know you're not alone. I think what confuses most people about interactive multimedia is the fact that it isn't an it at all. Interactive multimedia is a combination of industries, services, and markets. Imagine any movie, any book, any video game at your fingertips. At the touch of a button, you could be shopping, across town, or across the Atlantic. Welcome to the world of interactive multimedia. Welcome to Network MCI. Incredible. They tell me half the budget for this show went on computer animation. I guess they weren't kidding. The point is, wherever you are, or think you are in the future, interactive multimedia will change the way you work, live, and play. And that change will become possible thanks to the marriage of three things with which we are already very familiar: the computer, television, and the telephone. Computers, not surprisingly, will power interactive multimedia, and with them we'll be able to store, process, and retrieve all kinds of information in digital form. Television, of course, will do what it does best: provide full-motion video images. Which brings us to the ubiquitous telephone.
Phone's for you.
Today, telephones not only allow us to send voice and data, they allow us to receive them as well. Exactly. You see, two-way communication is the key to making interactive multimedia, well, interactive. So it's the union of computer horsepower, television pictures, and most of all, telephone technology and telephone networks that will make interactive multimedia possible. Here's how it will work. Your telephone, TV, VCR, PC, wireless or cordless phone, and other devices will all be linked to something called a telecomputer, a device that resembles your cable box, only a whole lot smarter. The telecomputer will be connected via a large capacity pipeline, what's called a broadband facility, to Network MCI, the next generation digital information superhighway. Now, if you think the future is amazing, you should hear what that gentleman in the tasteful plaid suit just told me I could get for a trade-in today. Who could believe it? Now, with interactive multimedia, you might approach buying a car a bit differently. To explain how it will work, we have prepared a little illustration. Well, instead of driving down to your local dealership, Network MCI makes shopping for a new car as easy as
I'd like to buy a new car.
Welcome to AutoNav, the car buyer's network.
calling the dealer is just the first step, as you tap into a computer database of new car information. In turn, the dealer's computer is linked to the car manufacturer's computer, which has information on every model and option available.
Let's talk about features.
Select feature for more information.
Let me see that on the big screen.
Dual airbags are standard equipment on the Mazda Miata.
Thousands of computer information banks around the country and the world will be linked together across the intelligent network. In the blink of an eye, mountains and oceans of picture, data, and voice information will be transmitted over mountains and oceans. And not just one way, remember. Because the system will be interactive, you'll be able to give as good as get. At the touch of a button, you'll be able to do comparison shopping,
Does it have anti-lock brakes?
find the best buy,
What would my monthly payments be?
even get your loan approved.
That's perfect.
And you're on your way. Well, almost. How close are we to having interactive multimedia? Pretty close. Video phones, interactive TV, and of course the MCI network already exist. All that's missing is one critical component to get us home. Remember that broadband facility I mentioned earlier? The phone and cable lines running into your home today just aren't capable of transmitting the vast amount of information that interactive multimedia requires. Take a look. Right now, you're watching me in full motion video with digitally enhanced sound. If one picture is worth 1,000 words, then full motion video, transmitted at 30 frames per second, is tantamount to a complete novel. Anyway, far too much information to squeeze through the normal phone line. So today's video phones must digitally compress the image and sound it sends, then decompress them on the receiving end. It's expensive to do, and the results, as you can see, are far less than desirable. Obviously, squeezing the information to fit the technology is not the answer. What is the answer? You've guessed it. That broadband facility connecting your home to the intelligent network. Once that connection is made, the quality of your video phone image will go up and the price will go down. The full motion video phone will be one of the first important products to explode on the multimedia landscape. But even before we have full-blown interactive multimedia in the home, something else called Personal Communication Services, or PCS, is about to hit the market. PCS gives consumers the freedom to use a phone anytime, any place, anywhere. It'll travel with you, giving you access to message facilities, email, and other electronic services. It'll be more affordable than current cellular service and as easy to use as a credit card, wherever you are. This stop sign is coming down. Interactive multimedia is coming home.
Welcome to Admit One, your on-demand home movie network.
Whether you're home with your family or home alone, Network MCI will change the way you live
Welcome to the ticket office.
Hey guys, check it out.
Live entertainment.
and play.
Oh my gosh, he gives you everything.
It will put the power of information at your fingertips.
Is that the office area? What a beautiful view.
And MCI technology will change how we communicate, with whom we communicate.
Level 18. Your interactive opponent is Jeff.
So, imagine the future. Now imagine it today.
In today's electronic headline news, in financial news, MCI announces record profit.
Sports headlines this hour, it was the Philadelphia Phillies coming back from a 3-game.
After all, it's easy to imagine.
My father used to say that he started Gramercy Press so that the written word would always have a home. And that mission hasn't changed. But it's 1994, and the era of Charles Dickens is over. We use computers, and we still mail manuscripts around the world. But Marta still has 12 stacks of reference books on her desk for fact-checking. Curtis still prints a catalog every quarter and drops them in the mailbox. And our most advanced form of communication is Darlene's lovely little message slips. We've been talking to MCI, and this is not about the phone bill, but we're going to make some changes. Not in our ideals, but in the tools that we use.
Everybody had an opinion.
I think it's a great idea. We are finally waking up.
Everything I need at the push of a button,
I'd like to see that.
What's wrong with Charles Dickens?
It's appropriate. Art is constant. Tools change.
Digital technology is the future, whether you're selling books or bagels.
We'll talk.
Business people have been hearing lots of promises about the information superhighway. It's been mostly pie in the sky. Up until now. Wouldn't you make better decisions with the information from more than 180 news and databases right at your fingertips, if the information was tailored just for you? Information to make your business more competitive, to give you better insight on your customers. Wouldn't it be great to have that news delivered to your desktop twice a day, with breaking news delivered as it happens?
Now you can.
Suppose your employees could communicate with customers, with suppliers, and each other 24 hours a day without worrying about phone tag or busy signals or giving up weekends. Around the world, virtually anywhere they go, it only takes one tool, a PC. Imagine faxing without leaving your seat, much less your office. And what if you could find it all in one easy-to-use package?
Now you can.
What if there was an easier way to surf the internet, to gain access to the more than 2 million computers and 40,000 networks around the globe? What if you could do it with the click of a mouse?
Well, now you can.
Let's say you had people in San Francisco and Charlotte working together across the country, as if they were working across the table. What if they could share ideas and images and see each other's reaction instantaneously? And what if you could do all this on standard high-speed phone lines and on a system that comes from a company with one of the best names in the business?
Now you can.
What if your business suddenly had new markets and new ways to showcase your products and services? Digitized images, online catalogs and kiosks. And imagine allowing your customers to order directly from their PCs.
Now you can.
It's all here, today, in a single easy-to-use software package. A power tool, and you don't have to be a power user to handle it. Network MCI Business, your competitive edge. Whether you own your own business or run one of the world's largest, did you ever expect to have all this in one place from one company?
Now you can.
I can get our entire winter catalog out to 2,000 bookstores just like that.
I'm editing Blood of the Pharaohs. This is from the University of Cairo.
Cool.
We're going to make some changes. Not in our ideals, but in the tools that we use.